up, everybody? This is Omar. This is the third rail. Today's show, we're going to talk about everything in the news, what's going on. Another Donald Trump candidate bites the dust. Welcome to the third rail, everybody. Hang out with us, man. Let's have a good time, all right? Yeah, everybody, what's up, man? This is Omar Jadala. You know, I got that name. Jadala scares everybody. Well, today we're going to discuss stuff in the news. The election last night in Georgia, where Herschel, what do you call him? Herschel Walker bit the dust, right? Is it? He bit the dust last night because he was just mumbling all over the place. Well, So the whole idea is last night in Georgia, the Democrat added another Senate seat to the majority, which is a good thing to happen, because now they have 51. Yo, what's up? What's up, my friend? How are you? I don't know what language. Kharashu. What's up, everybody? What up? Stay here. Where are you gonna go? Okay? Hang out. Let's see the news. Don't you want to know what's going on in America right now? We got crazy people shooting electric grids. Electricities are off in North Carolina. 40,000 people out of electricity because we got some fucking crazy people shooting all over the place. Ted Cruz's daughter almost killed herself. We have the election. We have a lot of shit going on in the United States. We just finished the election, which was good. What I'm proud of, they all ran away. Allah, ya Hamza, Allah, so I had to do that shit in Arabic, man. Anyway, Marlene, do you speak English? Alfonso. What are you talking about? I don't know what the hell this guy's talking about. Anyway, so last night was a good night for the Democratic Party. It was a good night for America. Warnock won the election in Georgia, and he had to win because he had the dumbest idiot I've seen run against him. Sometimes you wonder, what the hell was the Republican Party thinking? Why would you put somebody like Herschel Walker to run against somebody like Warnock? The guy can't even say one sentence inside. He's like, well, the vampires and the werewolves. He started talking about that he had to rent kids to go to the movie theater because he wanted to go to the movie and he didn't want to look like a pervert. What the fuck? I was hoping that he does like one of those big speeches last night. Imagine if he won, he was like, So what I'm saying is that last night the voters in Georgia had mercy on Herschel Walker. Herschel Walker was not qualified to run for Senate in Georgia. He was not qualified. The man has no background. He has issues. Everything he says he is against, he did. He's against abortion, but he had like 4. He says that men are leaving their children at home, and he had like children he never saw. And the man could not talk straight. And it was just a mercy shit. And I think black people saw right through that. The black people in Atlanta and Georgia, they're like, what the fuck is the Republican Party doing? Are they just giving us Herschel Walker because he's black? That's all. Because it was like, even the guys will come, like Lindsey Graham will come and they say, you have to vote for Herschel Walker because they're going to think you're racist. What? You're going to use a race card? Yeah, Lindsey Graham, you fucking piece of shit. You have to vote for him. If you don't vote for him, they're going to think you're racist. So white people go out and vote for crazy ass Herschel Walker. You want to see some videos? Let's go see some videos of Herschel Walker going the dumbest fucking idiot I've seen in my whole life. I love this. This is before the election. This is Obama. Obama, he's a funny motherfucker. Excuse my language. He's a funny guy, man. Obama was like, yo, is this the guy you really want to to vote for? Let's go to the videotape. Okay, is this working or what? It is working. Got it. I got it here. All right. Let's listen to what Obama, who I don't really like that much, because his presidency, whoa, fucking little shit, he's killing people. There you go.
Since the last time I was here, Mr. Walker has been talking about issues that are of great importance to the people of Georgia. Like whether it's better to be a vampire or a werewolf.
All right, let me with this shit before I get a strike on YouTube. Maybe the music is not right. I hope they say, "Oh, you used 10 seconds." Okay, let's listen to Herschel himself. Let's listen to Herschel if we have him, because I don't have. Let me see, Herschel, where are you, man? He's not here. I got all the crazies except him. Let me see. I'm gonna try one more time. If not, I'm gonna let him go. All right. So anyway, Herschel Walker is not qualified to run for Senate. He was not qualified for anything. This is him and the Three Stooges. These are the Three Stooges. When he says instead of election,
Well,
he
first
said,
of all, this election is more than Herschel Walker. This election is about the people. And I said this. Well, first of all, this election is more than Herschel Walker. This election is about the people.
this direction, this dick.
Well, first of all, this election is more than
what I'm saying, those two guys,
people.
Ted Cruz is a piece of shit. Lindsey Graham is another piece of shit. They don't give a fuck about him. They were sent by Donald Trump to try to save his candidacy. But the problem is that I think that, Georgia, they gotta fucking start thinking. Last time what was that guy, Roy Moore? He was a fucking pedophile. He was chasing girls when he was young in the shopping malls. Now they're gonna vote for a guy who has CTE, who beat up his wife, who tried to kill his wife, who tried to shoot with the police, who lies and everything. And you're gonna vote for that guy. He got 1.5 million votes. No, 1,800,000 votes. You gotta say, what the fuck those people are thinking? What the hell are you thinking? Not only that, to add insult to injury, he was left alone, man. He was left alone to run on his own. They never helped him. They never fucking helped him. Let's look at this here. Look at the tragedy of Herschel Walker. What they did is they were using him. Donald Trump was sent letters that he wants money for Herschel, and he will take the money for himself. They never gave him money to run any ads. They didn't respect this guy, man. And it's a shame, I feel sorry for Herschel Walker as a person. He was a great football player and all that shit, but I think he was just overused and humiliated by just being there, running up the stage. Don't know what the fuck to say. They didn't write nothing for him to say to look smart. He was the bumbling idiot that stereotype and see black people, by the black guy who's dumb, who can't do nothing, who left his girlfriend. This guy fit that whole stereotype shit that people have against black people. Herschel Walker could be basking in his former glory. His many offenses against women and children, honors the English language, lately masked by the invisibility cloak of celebrity. He was a great football player. He is, after all, a walking personification of University of Georgia football, and Georgia is flying high, undefeated, and ranked #1 every great season. Stirs memories of past triumph of Walker. He was a great football player for the University of fucking Alabama, right? Yeah, I'm wearing it. See, the shirt. He used to play for Alabama. It says Alabama. It doesn't matter, but the whole issue is that he was not a senator. He was not a politician. Even his son came out against him. His wife, his ex-wife, his ex-girlfriend. This guy is crazy. And they kept on pushing him. And I'm going to be honest with you. Let me see. Is that right? Let me see what he said. Let me see.
There's never been a better time to get away. With a great deal on the Hyundai you've always wanted. It's your journey. Own every mile at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
You're not going to watch that. I'm not going to give you no money to watch on my time, on my channel. Okay, let's see. All right. Oh, they got mad. Okay. What happened?
But one of the things
this is the only time he ever sounded smart in this whole election.
But I want to say that I want to thank all you as well, because we've had a tough journey, have we not? But one of the things I said is when they called the race, I said the numbers doesn't look like they're going to add up. But one of the things I want to tell all of you is you never stop dreaming. I don't want any of you to stop dreaming. I don't want any of you to stop believing in America. I want you to believe in America and continue to believe in the Constitution and believe in our elected officials most of all. Continue to pray for them, because all the prayers you've given me, I felt those prayers. I want to thank all my team as well, Team Herschel, because they put up with a...
I'm going to be honest with you. That's the smartest shit he has ever said since he became, since the election started. He has never made any sense. No way, no time, no ever. Nobody wrote anything for him to say. He's always talking about vampires, about he was a valedictorian, that he graduated number 1 in college. He never graduated. He was always talking a lot of crazy shit, and he does not help. Anyway, I wish him well. The Republican Party should be ashamed of themselves of using him as a prop, not as a prop to win an election. I didn't even think they want him to win, because once they lost the majority in November 8th, they don't want a black Republican senator, because they can't run against him no more. Because if they try to get somebody against him, oh, you're racist, so it'll be grandfather, and they don't want that to happen. I know what they were thinking. Like, for example, Tim Scott, I think his name is Tim Scott, right? South Carolina, he's black. Nobody runs against him. No Republican runs against him, because they don't have a lot of black people in the Republican Party. They don't. So the whole issue is that they were afraid if Herschel won, if this guy had won, let me put him up there. If Herschel Walker had won, they can't run against him no more. It doesn't look good. It would be bad optics for them to not to look at them and eat on something. Anyway, let me let him go. Let's go to our next news. Next news. In life, there's a lot of people who think about perfection and shit like that. Like Ted Cruz is the piece of shit. He's a senator from Texas. He's the worst human being you could find. He is evil. He is heartless. But something happened last night. Let me get the shit out of my mouth. Something happened. His daughter tried to kill herself. Yes, I mean, sorry to hear that. I don't know what the kid is going through, but it's a shame what happened, and I hope she gets better. Not that she didn't die or anything like that, but what happened is, I'm going to show you a video of her when she was young. She hated her father since she was a kid. Okay, let me put this. Okay, relax. Okay, I'm going to show you a video here of Cruz with his daughter in 2016. This is the same girl that tried to kill herself. Look at this.
Do you think you can win here, Ted?
Are you taking off?
She's trying to kiss her. Look, she don't want him. Look.
Ow!
Good jump. Good jump.
I don't know. That shit is worth a fucking million words. If that girl at age, 8, whatever she was, she don't want her father to fucking kiss her, because she knows he's evil. He's a hateful piece of shit. He put the immigrants in fucking cages. He's against his own Spanish people that come over the southern border, and he's fucking treat them like shit. He's always trying to be like he's white or he's a white nationalist. Cruz, you're Spanish. Cruz, you're fucking Cuban. It's not going to go away. No matter how you try to act smart, no matter how you appease, you'll always be Hispanic, so you should be proud of who you are. And I don't have anything that say that white is bad or anything, but don't try, man. Don't try to make an example of Hispanic people on the border who are fucking dying and trying to run away from gangs in South America and rape and human trafficking. And you're like they're in the border in the middle of the night. He has a video in the middle of the night while he's in his backyard. He's a piece of shit. But I feel sorry for him. That's the other news, that he tried to kill, had his daughter try to kill herself. And we have a lot of issue in America. 50,000 Americans kill themselves every year. It's a fact. 50,000 Americans kill themselves every year. And it's a shame. These people suffer from mental illness, or they have issue or economic problems or stuff like that of that nature. But they do. It is a problem. We hope it never happens to everybody again. Here's another. Oh, I forgot to put that. I'm fucking going nuts, man. All right. Here's more news. More news. This is crazy shit. Let me see if I have it there. All right. All right, there we go. In Germany, 25 people. Come on, man. 25 people were arrested for trying to overthrow the government of Germany. This is fucking going crazy, man. How the hell these 25 people are going to overturn and elect a free elected government in Germany with a military? And some people, these right wingers are fucking dumb as fuck, man. 25 people have been arrested in raids across Germany on suspicion of planning to overthrow the government of Germany. I don't, sometimes you gotta take this shit with a grain of salt. I mean, do they really gonna fucking overthrow the government? Let me bring it so I can read it together with you. All right. I hope you guys are seeing it. Let me see. Well, I gotta make it smaller because I don't know if you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. Okay, let's put this back together. Let's put it back together. Okay, the group of the far right and ex-military figures, that means they were in the army, are said to have prepared for a day X. Whoa, that sounds scary. A day X to storm the Reichstag. What the? Where you get rid of this fucking Reichstag? Is it the same parliament that Hitler burned like 40 years ago? The Reichstag parliament and seize power. Okay, let me see what the plan was. 25 people. Okay, they were gonna go to the German parliament and take over people hostages, and that's it. And they will take over the government. These dumb motherfuckers. What a fucking idiot. According to federal prosecutors, I can't see shit. According to federal prosecutor, he is one of two. There was who the fuck is it? Has been. Oh, here you go. A man named. Oh, fuck! I can't see that far. I'm sorry. A man named as Heinrich. What are we will take over? Like Hitler used to do. From an old aristocratic family, a rich family, is alleged to have been central to the goal, to the plan. He was paying for it. That means he was from a rich family. This is in Germany, mind you. This is scary shit. According to the federal prosecutor, he is one of two alleged ringleaders among those arrested across 11 German states. There have to be more than 25 people trying to overthrow you're not going to overthrow the fucking government of Germany with 25 people. The plot is, I said, to include members of the extremist Reichsbürger, I don't know, sounds like a hamburger, Reichsbürger, citizens of the Reich. Oh, the Hitler boys. These are fucking still love of fucking Hitler, aren't they? Hitler fucked your fucking country up, you idiots. Movement, which has long been in the sight of German police over violent attacks and racist and anti-Semitic conspiracy theories. So this group is like a remnants for the old days of fucking Hitler or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Huh? This is crazy shit. Oh, don't do that. So let's read on. They also refuse to recognize the modern German state. So this group of 25 people, maybe it's 1,000, give or take, refuse to recognize the government of Germany. What a fucking idiots. This got to stop what's going on in the West. All these white wingers, white nationalists, and trying to fuck their countries up. You have a beautiful country. Germany is an economic powerhouse. Do you really want to fuck that shit up for yourselves? Do you really want to take back Germany to the 1930s and shit like that? You want to destroy what Germany is doing right now? Germany is number one in everything, man. Even your women are beautiful. Yeah, German women, they're beautiful, but they don't smile. They also refuse to recognize Jenny Hill. Oh, that's nothing. Other suspects came from the Q9 movement. That's what here from the United States. These are the crazy ones here who believe that John F. Kennedy was going to appear in Dallas, Texas. Who believe their country is in the hands of a mythical deep state involving secret powers pulling the political strings. It's all run by Germans. Germany is run by Germans. The problem is these people don't think they are the right Germans. They rather have the Germans who fucking put people in ovens and kill people. The Interior Minister, Nancy, that sounds American, Faeser, accused Germans, what the fuck is it? The Interior Minister, Nancy, accused Germans that the authorities will respond with the full force of the law against the enemies of democracy. That means they're going to fuck this shit up. They're going to get the secret police. They're going to have them fight against each other. They're going to create different factions. That's what they do. The FBI did that in the United States. What they did to the Black Panthers was, what they do is when there's an enemy within the country or right-wingers or people extremists, they create problem in the organization. They bring other people and they have competition and they have people who are not even a part of the organization, but in there to make trouble. They start shooting each other and start then talking, then they destroy them from within. They always work. Their disinformation about the war in Ukraine, it has to do with Ukraine, and post to about Q9, the sprung US conspiracy theory that has links to the riots at Capitol. This is all fucking connected, man. The crazies, the American crazies are connected with the crazies in Germany. That's what it's called. You know what? Why don't we just give them, we have 50 states. Why don't we just give all the crazy whites, all the nationalists, or the purists, whatever, let's give them one state of their own. Let's see how they do by themselves. Okay, as soon as they declare the country, we don't want to trade with you. We don't want to buy anything you make. We don't want anything to eat that you make. We don't want to sell you anything. So what the fuck are you going to do, idiots? So Germany, let's go back. The Post in support of a sovereign citizen movement, which is at the heart, believe they are immune from government rules. This is in America, ultimate things. We have a group in America called sovereign citizens. They don't recognize America, just like the Germans there. They don't recognize their America. I have to fix the. Give me a second. Let me try to increase the. Let me zoom in. I can't see all this stuff. I want to read it, man. This is crazy stuff in Germany, man. This is scary shit. The problem is it's getting worse every year. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. All right. It might sound like a pretty outlandish plot to the average person, but it's emblematic of something important. We've had warnings about offline actions linked in online disinformation, the deep internet, and hate before, and anti-vaccine violence and the riots at the Capitol area. But this is a reminder that even as the pandemic eases in some part of the world, its conspiracy legacy remains and can embolden little-known fringes group. This fucking COVID-19 is going to fucking start World War III. China, they have a lot of fucking demonstrations. Here we had in Canada, they had the truck demonstrators. In the United States, we have almost people. We have what? In the United States, we have half the country wearing masks and immunization. On the other half, they have nothing. They don't give a fuck. And they survived. We don't yet know the names of this group. We don't yet have a name for this group. So you arrested some group and you don't know their name. So how did you investigate them? An estimated 50 men and women are said to have been part of the group. It's a small group, which allegedly plotted to overthrow the republic and replace it with a new state modeled in the Germany of 1871. If any Germans in here, what was Germany like in 1871? An empire called the Second Reich. The Second Reich and the Third Reich and over there. You lost the Second Reich, the Second Reich. We lost World War I, and you guys lost World War II. Anyway, we don't have any name for this group. Anyway, let's get the hell out of here. Who gives a fuck? If these people want to overthrow the government, good luck. I mean, we're having a lot of issues in the United States. Anyway, more news or what? The reason I'm going crazy, I'm by myself. I don't have nothing. I don't have nobody to set me up with the news or have a conversation with. I'm a very smart guy when I want to talk. La 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 la. Hey, la. Okay. You know what? Let's go to I have a segment called "Don't Be a Douchebag." Don't be a douchebag. You know who that is, right? That douchebag is Elon Musk. Elon Musk is, let me put this shit on there. Elon Musk, since he bought fucking Twitter, he's acting, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Instead of being an owner of a business and shutting the fuck up and running the business, he's tweeting more than the people. There are 220 million people tweeting, and he's tweeting more than 220 people. Then what he did is, over the weekend, he started getting involved with American with politics, and he owns a lot of businesses, and it's not in his best fucking interest to be involved with these conspiracies and these issues. Where he released some papers with Twitter about the laptop of what's his name, of Hunter Biden. everybody know what the Hunter Biden's laptop had. It had a picture of him being naked, having sex with prostitutes. So there was no big deal. And he released it, and he got this other idiot who I used to like. There he is. Matt Tayyip. Matt Tayyip was a good journalist, and he's being used. So they released they were going to release that Twitter before he bought it. Was hiding a lot of secrets. And when he released it, we saw what was in it. It was people inside the company having a debate what to do with the situation as the politic fever is going on in the United States during the presidential election. And you know, in the United States, we always have this October surprise. So the people who had the computer, they waited until like in the middle of October and released the computer, but nobody bit on purpose because they were trying to fucking, you know, push the election toward Donald Trump. So to come to find out, this guy had about 50 tweets. We didn't see nothing. There was no big expose. That exposing Twitter was hiding this shit. There were certain things that both the Donald Trump campaign they went on and they agreed to it, and the same thing. The whole issue is the campaign for Joe Biden didn't want the pictures of their son naked. He has dick pictures. So dick. That's the whole shit was about him being naked and having sex and smoking drugs and all that stuff. Anyway, man, I'm getting tired right now. Anyway, I just want to have that conversation with you. There's more, you know, I want to do, but I get tired real fast. I need a partner to do this shit. I can't do all the stuff by myself. Anyway, this is Omar. Until we meet next time. Take it easy. La, la, la.